In this video, I'm going to be going over how I used 5 key takeaways from the book Atomic Habits to transform my life and how you can do the same in the next 30 days. Hey, you guys, welcome back up. I realized I had not even introduced myself. I am Riva. This is my channel, RivaReveals. Thank you for coming. If you are new here, and even if you are a returnee, make your account so that you can sub to my page. Please do that. I am trying to grow this page with subscribers who really believe in personal development and self-improvement and increasing their productivity. So that is you. Please, honey, or sir, hit that subscribe button. So who am I and why am I here and why should you listen? I am a professional executive and have been doing this work for over 30 years. Although the road to success has been filled with ups, downs, and massive turns, I am here to share with you some tools, some tips, some tricks, and some advice for you to hack your personal development and increase your own productivity. Imagine transforming your life in just 30 days by altering your habits. And yes, it's good to make goals, but goals are a statement. They're not actions. Here's a little insight. Motivation can take you but so far. It's not going to take you to the finish line. There's but only so many pep talks and so many inspirational messages that you can listen to until at some point you have to get off of your assets and do things. So why am I here today? I'm here to have a conversation. I have been reading Atomic Habits. It's a book by James Clear. Well, I wasn't reading it. I was listening to it. Let's be well clear. I was listening on Audible to Atomic Habits, and I put myself on the 30-day challenge. Yes, a 30-day challenge. It was the beginning of the year. I started to making my health a priority for me, so I changed the way I was eating. Then I started walking. So during this month of February, last month in February, I put myself on a 30-day challenge to go from walking on a 12-3-30 plan, which is the incline of 12 on a treadmill for 30 minutes and at a 3 pace, which is pretty slow. I decided to take it up a notch. I wanted to go to another level. So here are the 5 tips I use to increase my productivity so I can reach my goals. Number 1, I started off small. The concept of improving 1% daily is rooted in the idea that consistent tiny changes can lead to remarkable results over time. And by focusing on making small adjustments to your habits or to your routines, you can gradually build a momentum and create significant positive changes in your life. Number 2, I celebrated my wins. I celebrated the small wins. This stresses the importance and acknowledgement of celebrating the small victories that I had day by day. It reinforced positive behavior so that I was more encouraged to do that same behavior the following day. Number 3, I incorporated habit stacking. Now, this one was my favorite one from his book. Habit stacking is a productivity technique which involves attaching a new habit that you form onto an existing habit that you already have. By stacking the new habit onto the current routine, it becomes much easier to remember what to do and to be consistent. This method leverages the brain's ability to establish patterns and routines, making it more likely for you to do the new habit and for that new habit to stick. Another example of this habit stacking I would do when I was running, which was I would combine the movie that I was going to watch or the research that I was going to do on YouTube or whatever media that I was already having planned in my day. I would do that thing on the treadmill while I was running. This, my friends, is called optimization. Number 4, I improved my environment design. Designing your spaces in a way that supports your desired habits is environment designing. So not related to running, but definitely related to my personal performance. When it came time to run, I needed to lose weight. So what I did was I made unhealthy snacking difficult. I did this by just not buying the unhealthy snacks. I left the Oreos at the store. I had in my environment fruit and vegetables and plant-based snacks that I know would serve my body good and will help me on my run. There were no Oreos to be had in the house. This gave me the inability not to cheat and allowed me to maintain my focus. Habit number 5. The final tip from the book I learned was to incorporate feedback loops. So this is the habit of tracking your progress. We all do it. We all have MyFitnessPal on our phones, but my question is, do we use it? Or you have a calendar on your desk. What I did with my calendar was every day I did this habit, I would mark off my progress. Every day that I didn't, I would mark that off. I used color-coded highlights, and the red one was the days that I did not do the habit I was trying to build. This created a visual marker of progress or non-progress. It helped me to stay on track. By doing this, I was able to hold myself accountable. So, before I go, remember this. When you're trying to start a new habit, focus on what matters to you. Become the best version of yourself because nobody else can. If you like this video, please subscribe and see you next time.